Hello, hello, hello. It's Knits for Sanity, and welcome to part 6 of diamond painting gifts or gifts for diamond painters. This episode is a little bit different. It actually is meant to be like a shortened WIP and chat. If you're not familiar with what that is, WIP stands for work in progress. So grab whatever project or chore or craft you are currently working on. And why don't you join my youngest named Havelock. Do you want to say hi?
Hi.
And me while we chat for a little while and keep you company. The products that are being highlighted in this video are actually found in unboxings that have already been done. So what Havelock is working on is a card from one of the card kits from Diamond Art Club. That came in a box that looks like this. And he and two of his sisters helped with this unboxing a few months ago. And then what I am working on is a mini painting from Paint Gem. It came in a box that looks like this with a set of 12 miniature Christmas themed paintings. So that is what we're currently doing. These are awesome gifts for children in your life who may be into crafting, or if you are looking for like an instantaneous gratification project. I love these Paint Gem kits. They are awesome. Within an hour, you have a little project done. All right, so let's get started here. So, this is my youngest son, Havelock. Havelock, how old are you?
7.
You're 7 years old. And what grade in school does that make you?
4th grade.
First grade. Big first grader already. And what are some of your favorite things about school?
That you get to play outside and make friends.
That's very cool. And what do you learn about at school?
Math, how to weed.
Do you like school?
Yeah, I love school.
You love school. And you love school because you get to learn new things, or why do you love school?
Because I get to learn new things. I get to play with others. I just love school so much.
Aw.
I just love every single bit of school.
Every single bit of school. Wow. So, you said that you're learning how to read in school right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you like that you're learning how to read?
Yeah.
Yeah. And you're doing a very good job at it too, by the way. I think every day you get a little bit better at reading. So, how is your diamond painting going?
Good.
Yeah.
I have a few more colors.
A few more colors to do?
Yeah, it is. Look at it.
It's looking really good.
Mostly 6s.
Yeah, mostly number 6 you have to do. What color is that?
Pink.
Pink.
There's a lot of 6.
A lot of 6, huh? Whew. That could keep you busy yet for a while then is what I'm hearing, huh?
Yep.
Yep. What are some of the things that you like to do for fun?
Play games, play with others. Of course, snuggle. I love to snuggle.
Oh, you do love to snuggle. You're my snuggler, huh?
I have like no time to snuggle.
While daughter number 3 yells, I thought I was. She's a snuggler too. What kind of games do you play?
I play like Paper Mario's because I can read the Paper Mario's.
Paper Mario's, yeah, because now you're getting so good at reading that you can read most of Paper Mario, huh?
Yeah. On one word that you think I'm not able to read, Technique, I actually readed it.
You read it?
Yes.
Is that a game, Technique?
Yeah, it's in Paper Mario Colors Blast.
Oh, it's in Paper Mario, so it's like a game in a game?
No.
No.
Techniques are just part of a game in that game.
Okay.
When you first learn it, is at Cherry Lake.
Okay. This is all totally outside of Mom's knowledge. That is for sure. And probably a lot of the people watching too don't know a whole lot about video games. But you do, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, you like video games. Do you do any sports or anything?
I do 3 sports: wrestling, football, and dance.
Wrestling, football, and dance. What one do you think is maybe your favorite?
Wrestling.
Wrestling? Good answer. Why do you think that's a good answer? Who in our family really approves of that answer?
Veda.
Veda, yeah. Wrestling hasn't started yet for you, though, has it?
Yeah. And I really want to do wrestling.
Another week and a half, and your wrestling will start. We got to check, because I don't know that your shoes fit you anymore, so we might have to find you new shoes. What kind of dance do you do?
Hip-hop and tap.
Hip-hop and tap. Do you like one more than the other?
Hip-hop.
Hip-hop? Why do you like hip-hop more?
It's you can like run around. You do like exercise stuff in hip-hop.
Okay,
like exercising.
Okay. What are some other things that you really enjoy about being 7?
That I can read.
That you can read. What kind of stuff do you want for Christmas? What do you want Santa to bring?
Lincoln logs.
Lincoln logs.
Legos.
Legos.
Books.
Books. What kind of books?
Like books about like animals. I like older stuff. I love nonfiction books.
You do love nonfiction books. You love learning stuff. You're right about that. Well, now here's the real question. Do you think you've been a good enough boy for Santa to bring you presents? What do you think?
Kind of.
Kind of.
I think he is.
I think he's been a good enough boy.
Himself.
You usually do a really good job of doing your chores around the house. Sometimes you even remember to do them without mommy or daddy even having to remind you. Huh. You just remember to do it all by yourself, which is amazing. And I'm told that you're very helpful at school.
Yeah.
Yeah. What are some other things going on in your life right now?
That I'm doing a WIP Chat.
That you're doing a WIP Chat? Yeah. Were you excited to be able to do a WIP Chat with Mom?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because your sisters have all done something and you haven't, huh? Well, I love having you here with me for this WIP Chat.
I love you too.
Oh, thank you. You know, you're my favorite son. Did you know that?
I did.
You did know that? Oh, okay. That's good. Yeah, I only have one favorite son. It's you. How many favorite daughters do you think I have?
3.
3? You're right. You're right. So what are some other things that you would like people to know about you? Or do you have any stories you want to share?
I just am happy about this. I'm very happy right now.
You're very happy that you're doing the WIP Chat?
Yeah, I'm happy right now.
Oh, I'm happy to hear that. I'm glad that you could do a WIP Chat with me. I like having you here with me. Who do you think you're going to send that card to when you get done with it?
I haven't think of it yet.
No, you don't know yet? Okay.
Yeah.
That's okay. Because you have all those 6s you have to get done yet, huh?
Yeah, I have a lot of 6s.
Yeah, that is a lot of 6s yet.
It's the whole hair. I did some 4s.
It's looking good, though. You're doing a good job.
I'm putting some of the diamonds because they're not on the white spot.
Normally, I swear, my son talks non-stop. Like, I was nervous about doing this with him because I was afraid that he'd just keep talking and talking and talking.
I'm right now holding all that talking.
You're holding all that talking in?
Yeah.
Oh, well, a WIP Chat, that's one time when you do get to talk. You know what else? I know what else you want for Christmas. They can't see. Can you tell them? What do you want?
I want new adult teeth.
Yeah, do you want your 2 front teeth?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes, this is his year. He's missing his top 2 teeth, although one adult tooth has started to poke through now. So he wants his 2 front teeth for Christmas. Can you say Merry Christmas?
Merry Christmas. And a Happy New Year.
That's right. What are some of your favorite things about Christmas?
That it snows. I love snow.
Yeah, you're young enough to love snow yet. But you know, what about all those people that live in places that don't have snow for Christmas? Or like in Australia where it's the middle of summer right now. What do you think about that?
I would still be happy because I love summer.
You'd still be happy because you love summer. So it would be okay if Christmas were during the summer?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. Well, that's good because Christmas is during the summer for a lot of people. What else?
That you could have a snowball fight and make snowman.
Oh, you like making snowmen? Do you like snow days?
I just don't really because I love school so much.
Yeah, and then you don't get to go to school and you don't get to see your friends, huh?
Yeah.
And that's really important to you because you only have these 3 older sisters at your house.
And they don't really like to play with me. They like to play with a shovel.
Yeah. It's rough being the only boy and being quite a bit younger than your sisters, huh?
Because, they, always play with the sisters. I always like to play with a shovel. And I don't really get to play with. I don't get someone to play with, any of the time.
Yeah, but sometimes they include you with things.
Yeah.
Yeah. And do you think they love you?
They do love me.
They do love you. They love you a lot. How old are your sisters? Do you remember?
One's 12, one's 11, one's 10.
Close. You're very close. Sylvia just turned 14 in 8th grade. And then Veda, you're right. She is still 12. She'll be 13 in January.
Okay.
She's 7th grade. And then Evie just turned 11 a couple weeks ago. Not even. So you were close. Good job.
Trying to put the diamond right up to the 7. That's supposed to be odd.
Do you like diamond painting?
Yeah.
Why do you like diamond painting?
Because it gives you something to do for a while.
Gives you something to do for a while. Do you like what you make when you diamond paint?
Yeah.
Yeah, do you like the end result? Yeah. Me too.
I'm putting a diamond nail because they forgot to put a spot nail.
Oh, then good job. Then you can add one. If they forgot to put something down there, you may add one there.
Because it perfectly fits.
Then, I guess you better put a diamond there.
Look at that diamond.
Sure enough, it does. It perfectly fits. We'll have to let Diamond Art Club know they forgot a spot for a diamond. So tell me more about wrestling. Why do you like wrestling?
Because you get to do takedown, you get to have a lot of fun, you get to play with others a lot, and sometimes if you're good, you get to play dodgeball.
You like dodgeball, huh? Yep. Sometimes on Thursday night practices, if you guys have been really good, Coach lets you play dodgeball for the last 10 minutes or so, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Havelock, do you have more you want to talk about, or do you want to be done with our WIP Chat?
I want you to talk.
You want me to talk? I don't know what else to talk about.
Oh.
Well, let's see. Havelock here. He is my only son. And he came into this world kind of earlier than planned.
Yeah.
Do you remember Mama talking to you about that?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then do you remember what happened right after you were born? Do you remember what I've told you?
I had breathing problems.
Yeah, you did. Good job. You had some breathing problems. So what happened? Do you remember?
I had to go to the hospital immediately.
Yep, you had to go to another hospital, a different one from where you were born at. So you were taken by a special ambulance. That was really, really hard for Mama. That was really hard. I had to say goodbye to you, and then you left me, and you went to another hospital, but they took really good care of you.
Yeah.
Yeah, and a few days later, then Mommy was out of my hospital, and then I was able to go and see you. Yeah. But you're right. That is what happened when you were born.
Can I use your diamond and stick? Because it's
Oh, you want to use mine?
Yeah, because one diamond stuck together with another one.
I don't know if it's going to work with just one. Oh,
What?
look at that. It's like magic.
It just popped apart.
It works so well. This diamond drill works so well that all that you had to do was just pop it in there and bam. The diamonds broke apart, huh?
Wow.
Wow. What did you do today?
I played some games. I decorated the Christmas tree.
You decorated the Christmas tree. Was that fun?
Yeah.
Did you do that with your sisters?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So do you like your LaCroix?
I do like my LaCroix. You know, I think Evie mentioned that in the WIP Chat that I did with her a couple weeks ago on her birthday. Yeah, they're you know, but there are worse things that your mother could like. LaCroix is a carbonated sparkling water beverage. There's no calories, no sugar, no caffeine. I mean, it really, for the things that a person could be addicted to, I don't think this is so bad.
I just finished 7s.
All right, dude. Good job. You're making some good progress.
I need to do my 9s because there's very few 9s.
What did you do for Thanksgiving?
Went to Oma and Opa's house.
Went to Oma and Opa's house.
I just tickled my nose.
What was your favorite part of dinner?
That eating the chicken.
It was turkey.
Chicken.
Not chicken, turkey.
It's like chicken, okay?
It is kind of like chicken, but less flavorful in my opinion. Really, you enjoyed the turkey, huh?
Yeah, I like meat.
Okay. What was your favorite dessert?
Probably the bumpy cake that like no one had.
Yeah, we do love that bumpy cake, huh? Bumpy cake is kind of a local thing. It's a company called Saunders, and it's a deep, rich chocolate cake with some white cream in the bumps on the top of the cake. But it is very, very good. That's something that Uncle Randy brings every year, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you shake up my drawers? Also, some pink fell out. Yeah.
Yes.
Some pink fell out. Ah!
There you go. Do you want do you want me to help you with those?
Yeah.
Whew.
Wow, Louise.
Oh boy. This is what we call a diamond painting emergency.
I did part of the hair.
You did part of the hair, huh?
Just one diamond.
One diamond just fell right onto the hair?
Yeah, so 1% done.
1% done.
Just the 1% done on the hair for a long time until I'm back on the hair. So after the 9s, I'm gonna go into the hair.
Okay.
Why didn't they just make it one entire color? That's my question.
Well, because that would be boring. Isn't it more fun having different colors?
It's different shades.
Yeah, it's different shades.
I thought they looked so similar that I didn't notice that they were actually different shades.
Yeah, they're different shades.
A pink diamond stuck on my hand. The palm of my hand. It flipped over. Why is there paper?
That is a little bit of dryer sheet, and that will help control the static a little bit. The problem is winter in Michigan is really, really dry.
Why?
Because that's just how it works here. There's a whole long scientific explanation, but I don't feel like we probably really need to get into it. Just know that winter in Michigan is very dry, and we don't have our humidifier started yet. So that dryer sheet helps control some of the static buildup of your drills.
Yeah. My drills always stick to... And right here, those so comfortable. They just pop right in there.
Yeah, that's where the drills like to go.
Yeah. There's a bit of 9s that I'm doing.
Just a bit of 9s that you're doing right now. When you're done with the 9s, then do you just have the 6s left?
No, 5s, 4s.
Oh, 5s, 4s, and 6s.
Can you get your tweezers? Because one somehow managed to get there.
Yes, I will get my tweezers.
Because somehow that one randomly got there.
All right, which one? Oh, this one right here.
Yeah, it randomly got there.
There you go.
How did it get there? That diamond is a weird diamond.
We fixed it.
Yeah. It's a 9. The 9s is the lightest shade.
What do you think you want to be when you grow up?
I want to help others.
You want to help others?
Yeah.
Do you know what kind of job maybe you'd want to do that would do that?
I don't really know.
You don't know? That's okay, because you're still only 7. You have a long time to think about that, huh?
Yeah. I have a diamond painting hand.
You have a diamond painting hand?
In this hand. I can do it with both hands. I'm just faster with this hand.
Well, it's because you're right-handed, so it is easier to use that hand.
I'm both-handed. Just this one's way more comfortable and more easier.
Right. That's what would make you right-handed. Doesn't mean that you can't use both hands. It's just your right hand is what they call the dominant hand. It's easier for you to do things like this with your right hand.
A dominant hand is the hand that you write with, do like flowing with,
Yeah.
a lot of stuff.
Yeah. Sometimes people will have a different hand for different activities, like gross motor skills like throwing a ball. Sometimes they'll use one hand, but fine motor things, sometimes they'll use their other hand. That's what Evie does. That's what your Auntie Steffi does, one of Mommy's sisters.
So, the left-handed?
Well, Auntie Steffi is mostly left-handed, yes. But then there are some things that she finds easier to do with her right hand, like throwing and catching a ball. When she played softball, she would bat left-handed, and then she would catch and throw with her right hand. So,
I'm almost all done. Do
you
you want
wanna-
to continue until mine is done?
yeah, we can continue till you're done with your color. Absolutely. That will be just fine. We can definitely do that.
I aim with my left hand. I like put it back to like aim.
Okay. Yeah, did you learn how to throw in gym?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you want to know something funny? Mommy remembers being taught how to throw a ball in gym class.
Wow.
Yeah, that was a long time ago. And I still remember that lesson.
Me too.
How to throw a ball. Well, I'd hope you remembered it because you probably had that lesson this year.
Yes, I had it a couple months ago.
Yeah, just a couple months ago. Yeah.
Yeah.
I had it a few decades ago.
I'm done with everything.
Well, no, because you still have 4s, 5s, and 6s.
But am I done with all the blue?
Oh, here. Here, we can show people. You're all done with the blue, aren't you?
Yeah.
That's looking really nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should be proud of yourself. Nice job. All right, is there any last thing that you want to say to everybody? Oh, you got to put that color away yet. Anything else you want to say to people?
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
And I just want a Paper Mario 1,000-Year Door remastered.
He still wants Paper Mario 1,000-Year Door remastered. Yeah, here's the thing. The few people that Mommy has that watches her channel, I don't think any of them know anyone in the right industry to make that happen. But you never know, so you may as well mention it. Oh
My
no!
diamonds like always.
Your diamonds
do
are
that.
flying all over, huh?
Yeah, they like always do that sometimes.
All right, guys, thank you so much for joining us. Again, I was working on a Paint Gem mini kit. I will put a link in the notes below. I'll also link to my son's Diamond Art Club card kit that he is currently working on. And happy holidays. Couple more wonderful product gift ideas for you right here. As I always say, yep, happy holidays. Please practice kindness, especially this time of year.
Yeah.
It's very easy to lose our patience. Just take a few deep breaths and remember to be kind. And I hope that you have an absolutely wonderful, wonderful day. I will see you again real soon.